In the heart of the desert, a vibrant civilization began to bloom under the desert sun. Baghdad stood as a beacon of light, drawing scholars from every corner of the known world. The House of Wisdom was built, a grand library filled with scrolls of ancient and new. Here, thinkers gathered to translate the wisdom of the Greeks, Persians, and Indians into Arabic. They did not just preserve knowledge, they questioned, tested, and expanded upon every single idea. Al-Khwarizmi sat at his desk, carefully crafting the foundations of what we now call algebra. His numbers danced across the page, creating a language that would eventually define modern mathematics. In quiet rooms, astronomers looked toward the heavens, mapping the stars with incredible, newfound precision. They named the constellations and tracked the planets, guiding travelers across the vast, shifting sands. Physicians like Ibn Sina studied the human body with a keen eye for detail and care. He wrote medical encyclopedias that would serve as the standard for centuries to come worldwide. The air in the city hummed with the sound of debate, ink scratching against fine parchment. Every discovery was a bridge, connecting the past to a future of scientific enlightenment. Paper mills churned out pages, making books affordable for students hungry for deep, lasting wisdom. Optics were explored, revealing how light travels and how the human eye perceives the world. Ibn al-Haytham experimented with lenses, proving theories that would later spark the invention of cameras. Chemistry evolved from alchemy, as scholars distilled substances to understand the building blocks of nature. They discovered acids and alkalis, refining processes that would change industry and medicine forever. Gardens flourished with new irrigation techniques, turning arid lands into lush, green, productive oases. Engineers designed clever water clocks and intricate automata that delighted the curious minds of royalty. Trade routes expanded, carrying not just spices and silks, but ideas that crossed vast borders. Merchants shared stories of these inventions, spreading the seeds of progress to distant, waiting lands. The spirit of inquiry was the true treasure, valued more than gold or precious jewels. Tolerance allowed diverse cultures to work side by side, united by a shared, noble goal. They believed that seeking knowledge was a sacred duty, a path to understanding the universe. This intellectual fervor transformed the world, leaving an indelible mark on the history of humanity. The legacy of their work traveled across the Mediterranean, reaching the scholars of medieval Europe. Ancient texts returned to the West, carrying the flame of logic and empirical scientific method. The Renaissance would later build upon these very foundations, echoing the discoveries of the East. We see their influence in our hospitals, our classrooms, and the very math we use daily. The Golden Age reminds us that curiosity is the most powerful tool for human advancement. When we seek to understand, we break down barriers and build bridges to a better future. The ink may have dried on those ancient scrolls, but the ideas remain vibrant today. Their dedication to truth serves as a timeless example for every generation that follows them. So let us look to the stars and the pages of history with equal wonder. For the light of knowledge, once ignited, continues to shine brightly through the ages.